Wah, wah, wah. Beep, beep, boo. Wah, wah, wah. Pachoo, pachoo.
Can we start the episode now?
In my place, you would do the same thing.
Welcome to Boozy Movies, where watching movies and making cocktails is what we do.
Holster those guns. All right, today we are going to the wild, wild west of Italy because we have two cocktails for the spaghetti western, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You say quite a bit that should interest you.
Three men with trust issues and hygiene problems embark on the world's slowest treasure hunt across a war-torn wasteland. Along the way, they prove that staring intensely and saying very little is the highest form of communication.
Our first cocktail is after the man with no name, but they call him Blondie.
Take a swing of this, Captain.
Our second cocktail is based off of his antagonistic ally, Angel Eyes.
That's what I thought.
So before we get into that oxymoron, we are gonna go ahead and start with Blondie.
I can't while you're watching me.
We're gonna be using Kurvball Whiskey, peach schnapps, Mezcal, Tingala, pineapple juice, lemon juice, Habanero Bitters, Saline, a cinnamon stick, and orange to peel.
Thread an orange peel in a small cinnamon stick and smoke out a rocks glass. In a shaker tin, combine 1.5 ounces Kurvball Whiskey, 1/2 ounce peach schnapps, 1/2 ounce Mezcal, 1/2 ounce Tingala, 1 ounce pineapple juice, 1/4 ounce lemon juice, 2 dashes of Habanero Bitters, and a dropper of Saline. Add ice, cover, and shake until chilled. Strain into the smoked out highball with a sphere. Express an orange peel over top and re-smoke out the cinnamon stick to garnish.
And here is Blondie. So we'd been really looking for a reason to use the barbecue whiskey, and you get it right away in this cocktail.
Not enough for you, eh?
Also, the pineapple juice in here and the barbecue whiskey play really, really well together. I just love the way those flavors mesh.
Yes, and a bit of warning, you also get a lot of Habanero Bitters, and you get this really tingly kind of bitter flavor sensation from that Tingala.
I run the risks.
And then I would say kind of on the back end later, you get that peach.
You do. It's very subtle, but you do get it.
That's right.
Obviously, there's mezcal in it, so there's some smokiness, and we smoke out the glass. We wanted to do some sort of like cigar Blondie. He's always drinking his little nubby, those little nubby cigars, and so we thought smoking out a cinnamon stick would be very symbolic of that.
A lot of fun. We also stuck a little orange in there, which just adds to like that scent and the flavor. We expressed an orange peel on top, and all of those flavors actually play really well with Tingala.
What do you mean?
If you're unfamiliar with that spirit, it's a buzz button spirit.
What do you mean?
They have infused in there different warming spices like cinnamon and clove, and that really kind of comes out with the addition of the scent of the cinnamon that you're getting.
Yeah, it's a really unique flavor, and one thing we try to do with a lot of our cocktails is we really like the taste and the flavor to extend. A lot of times you'll drink a cocktail, it'll hit you right away, but we really like that. We like to stick the landing, right?
Yes.
And so the Tingala and the Habanero Bitters both really extend the flavor of this drink.
Yeah, you're right.
This isn't totally spaghetti western. I'll tell you that I really, really wanted to make the garnish a flaming meatball because of it's a spaghetti western.
Maybe if we do cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Maybe what you could do is go into the comments and let us know, should we do a flaming meatball for a cocktail garnish? Right now, the people that I have polled have said no. I think that it would make a fantastic garnish. So let us know. Vote for me.
Says the vegan.
Vote for me.
I have you, you have me.
While you're there, like and subscribe. That really, really helps us out. Hit that alert bell. That way you can get all of our videos every single week.
What good would that be?
We bring you 2 new cocktails, hopefully one with a flaming meatball, and 1 movie.
All right, it's time for Angel Eyes.
I wish you luck.
You're gonna need rye whiskey, Nixta corn liqueur, black pepper syrup, saline, Tajin, and buttered popcorn.
Prepare a Nick and Nora glass with a half rim of Tajin and chill. In a mixing glass, combine 1½ ounces of Rye Whiskey, 1½ ounces Nixta corn liqueur, a ½ ounce black pepper syrup, and a dropper of Saline. Add ice and stir until chilled. Strain into the prepared Nick and Nora glass. Then garnish with a speared buttered popcorn.
And here we have Angel Eyes. Give it a go.
It looks real tasty.
So pretty straight up cocktail, or at least by way of formulation. We've got rye, Nixta corn liqueur, and a black pepper simple syrup. Directions are below to make that. What do you think?
I'll ask the questions.
So typically, I'm not a huge fan of really boozy rye whiskey drinks, but the Nixta corn liqueur in here really helps like soften that and kind of take the bite out.
Thank you.
With that black pepper syrup, you get it's a little peppery, but there's the sweetness that comes along with it too. That's really good.
Yes, and you'll notice that the Tajin, which has a lot of like lime flavor and some more spiciness and saltiness.
How much?
That also like helps round out the bitiness of the rye, but you still get it.
Yeah,
You just don't mind it. It's
Yeah.
really, really nice.
Keep talking.
Our inspiration for the ingredients for this cocktail, where there's a few scenes. So there's one scene where Angel Eyes is kind of like in an encampment, and there's another soldier there, and he's like stirring basically a big pot, and it just seems to be like these corn cobs. So that's why we figured, hey, let's use this Nixta corn liqueur. And then there's the other scene where they're kind of like with the cavalry, and they're passing around a bottle. We don't know exactly what it is. We're just assuming it's kind of a grain, right?
We assume it's some sort of alcohol grain whiskey, and rye was relatively popular at the time because it was widely available.
That's not too bad.
And then the black pepper syrup, you know, it's a real just dirty and dusty kind of environment that they're in, and that's really where the black pepper, I think, came in for this cocktail.
Yeah.
And, you know, we just decided to make it a syrup because we wanted to sweeten it up just a little bit.
Yeah, we like that dusty spiciness that's in there. It really kind of speaks to the grittiness of Angel Eyes and his character.
When I'm paid, I always see the job through.
Well, why don't we bring in the other one? So we
Yeah.
have here the bad.
And now we have Blondie, the good.
Yes, so that begs the question, should we make a cocktail for the ugly, Tuco?
There's nothing anyone can do anymore.
That's one question when I told people we were doing cocktails for this movie. They're like, oh, are you're gonna do 3 cocktails? And I was like, well, you know, we're only doing 2 here. So there could be a part 2.
Part
for this
2,
movie.
or, you know, we've got a cocktail book in the plan. Should we make a cocktail for the ugly, and should there be a flaming meatball? Because it is a spaghetti western, which, until we watched this, I didn't know what a spaghetti western was.
Huh?
So there's this common misconception that spaghetti westerns are mostly shot in Italy. Now, Sergio Leone was an Italian director, but a lot of them are actually shot in Spain, and sometimes even shot in France.
Are you sure?
They mainly did this because it was much cheaper to do it there. Oftentimes they would just overdub the audio, which can look a little weird if you're watching closely.
How?
Sometimes the words in the mouth don't really match up, and you're like, oh, is my audio video sync off? But no, it's just how they did it because they were cheap.
It doesn't matter.
So are spaghetti westerns still being made today?
I wouldn't say they're still being made today, but Tarantino was very heavily influenced by these spaghetti western films and just sort of that era and genre. So he definitely took elements, put it in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, in Django, and The Hateful Eight. And it's pretty cool to see sort of the inspiration of that, but with a bigger budget.
It's a lot of money. 1,000.
Should we do another spaghetti western, or should we do like a Tarantino
Once Upon a Time
film that's influenced by it? We do have coming up, no spaghetti westerns. We have
Not for Halloween.
Not for Halloween. So we do have some Halloween movies. We've got a whole lineup with Halloween cocktails, which is hugely popular. We have some Thanksgiving. We actually have 2 films that we are doing for Thanksgiving. One of them Brian doesn't think is a Thanksgiving film. And then we have a bunch of Christmas ones coming up. So a bunch of holiday films coming up, lots of holiday cocktails.
So we have some great movies coming up, some great cocktails coming up. Some of them are so great, we haven't even come up with them yet. But we promise they're gonna be really good.
Yeah.
So instead of wasting more time here talking about it, I think we should finish these and we should start working on some new recipes.
New recipes and more popcorn.
And dinner. All right. Cheers. See you next week. 2 more cocktails, 1 more great movie.
Bing.
Adios.